Well, hello! Happy weekend! There's like more than a week's worth of short recordings on here because she just never quite got enough together to, edit it and put it out. But finally, today, she did. She got around to it. So, excuse the weed eating. Just a bunch of updates, what's been going on, whatever, and hope you enjoy it, because we miss you. And I'll see you at the end. Okay, yeah. Got all kinds of just random shit going on.
Well, hello, everybody. It's Saturday, March 6th. You'd think it's morning because I'm, laying around in my pajamas, but it's not. It's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We've got a new arrangement. I'm off on Fridays and Saturdays, and Brian is off on Sundays and Mondays, so we don't share a day off together. It's kind of relaxing. Anyway, I just got a notification that my package has arrived from Amazon, so let's go check it out. Got yesterday's makeup on. Anyway, let's go check it out. Okay. Been watching the Innocence Files. Something ridiculous, like, 10% of people on death row are innocent. Isn't that crazy? Anyway. There it is. Woo-hoo. Came a day early. Yeah. Protect us all, Jazzy. Got a package. Oh, I just stepped on her hair. Okay. Let's see if I can open this. I need a tripod. I can't do it without. Okay. Still got a mess going in here. All right. All right, let's get you put in here. This is very professional, the way I'm doing this. There we go. Still cranking away on my cross stitch here. Let's see. I got a lot done last night. Let's check this out, see what we got. I suppose I should stop dithering and clean something. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I was expecting the package to be a little bigger than that. These are my new cross-stitch needles. 100 of them for like $6. Man, they're tiny. I guess they're not that small. Okay, let's get up here close. Right down in here. Here. That'll work. They just seemed small. They're not. Okay, so I've got 100 of them for the little thief to take. I was scolded because Brian ended up with one in his sock as he was walking around and told me how dangerous that could have been. Yeah, I know. What do you want me to do? How about get rid of the cat? How about not? Okay, I'm trying to pick him up again. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. And 100 of them for, you know, like $6. Who cares if they get rusty? But, yeah. Okay. I really need to clean up in here. Well, that was short and sweet. But, I don't know. We might find something else to do in a little bit. Okay. See you soon. I realized I never really showed you up close what I got. So, at Michael's, I got a couple more of these because I ran out of room. Those are my leftover diamonds. Ran out of space. So I've got, you know. So I've got 2 more of those for expansion. This was on clearance because the handle's broken. Like, I got it for under 10 bucks, normally like 37 or something. I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for yet, but hey, that's a lot of storage. It's meant for photos, but I have shoe boxes, photo boxes already. Whatever, but I'm sure I'll figure something out to go in there. And then the other thing that I got was the top for the cart. Now, I got my cart at IKEA, so it was a little bit different size, but I made it work. And I turned it into a portable cross-stitch cart, and I'll show you how I did all that. So I've got the top, and then I've got my needle cards with my little labels of all the symbols that I printed out using my label maker, my pin cushion, my scrap bag. I've got my magnet board, a LED light, my pattern, my marker, a little extra needles, threader, scissors, just all held with magnets. Then I've got magnetic hooks, and this is one of those DMC kits that has the card. So I just spiral it around, and then I put a clip on it, hung it off of a magnetic hook, and same thing there. Then here's my chart with all my colors. And then this one was a major color. So that's all of that. But I have an issue because my husband doesn't like overhead lights. They burn his eyeballs. So I'm constantly carrying around a lamp with me. Well, I had the light. Okay. And carrying this giant thing up and down the stairs is kind of a pain. So I remembered that it had an attachment to clip it to a desk. I tried to figure out how to turn it into a table lamp. I took it apart, couldn't figure out how that, I must be missing a piece. But this just twists. Let's see how get this up. It twists. Come on. Or the other way. Come on. One-handed. It does twist. I'm telling you it does. Twists and pulls out. Come on. There it goes. Okay. So anyway, yeah. Put it in and locks into place. And pull it back out. So then this, I did have the table clamp plugged in. Okay, this is, I'm one-handed and using a foot. Okay, so I've got that clipped on. Well, it's not actually clipped, but come on. Put that in there. It's probably too heavy. But anyway, if I could figure out how to clip it on. Let me try this again. Okay, I got it figured out. So the light's clamped onto the cart. Going magnifying glass. All of that, and I'll show you how I did this. So the cart has these bolts that go through the side panel to hold it all together. I had leftover curtain rod hangers. And I managed to slip it right down in there through the bolt and then clamped this onto that. And now I can just pull that off, put it over on my floor stand, or move it back. So yeah, this is just one of those curtain rod. It goes straight down through there. And voila! My little cross-stitch cart. Okay. Oh. Now I just get to carry the entire cart up and down the stairs. But, okay. He's making dinner at 2:30 because, you know, we're elderly now, apparently. Go try this out. All right. Love you guys. Bye. I almost forgot. Brian got that through his job. I guess customers or whatever, gifts. And he gave those to me. Aren't those cute? I don't know what I'm going to put in them yet, but they're cute. Okay, that's it. Bye. Well, Lily's little harness came. It's a little small, so I had to modify it. And, come on. Come on. We're gonna let her wear it around the house a little bit. So, it was too small. I should have measured the damn cat. It said right on thing, make sure you measure. But I put a two-sided piece of Velcro in there to make it a little extender. And then it has these, stop. It's got a plastic, stop. You know, buckle, but I don't want to squeeze it too tight. I could take this apart and extend it, but I just used a keychain to get it together. So I've got control over. I think I'll try it out. Jasmine, you've already gone for like 8 walks today. Miss Poopy Pants. Okay. Stop it. Okay, come here, baby. Let go of the let go of the mat. Come on. She is destroying this rug. She's destroying all kinds of things. You wanna go for a walk? All right, I'm gonna take her out without holding the camera at the same time. We'll tape as we can. All right, this is it's gonna take some practice. I'm not gonna take her out there like this. So anyway, typically, you know, you want to let them get used to wearing the little vest around the house before you try and go out. But you want to walk her? Here, you grab the leash. Yeah. Okay, it's Friday, March. What's the date? No, it's not Friday. It's Thursday, March 11th. My Friday, I'm off work. And Jasmine wants to take the cat for a walk. Okay, we're not going to do this right now. All right. I got out of work a little bit early, so free time. Okay. I don't know. We'll see what we're going to do. Seriously, Lily. I'm trying to work here. Lily. Get off the keyboard. Well, hello everybody. It is Friday, March 19th, and we did not have corned beef and cabbage for St. Patrick's Day. Did any of you? I do miss my mom's corned beef and cabbage. But what's new? Well, we've got little snippets from during the week and, you know, nothing to amount to anything. But I did get a few things that I can show you that I ordered from Amazon with my gift cards. So, what did I get? I already showed you the needles. I did order another paint by number. Although they don't look the greatest, I find them enjoyable to do. And as long as you stand at least 15 feet away, they look pretty good on the wall. So let's see what I got. I'll put a link to the actual painting in the video description. Can't see what I'm doing. I have my glasses on. There it is. If you've never done one, it comes with a couple of very fine point brushes, a flat-headed brush, and hardware for hanging it. Anyway, here's the picture. I went mermaid this time. And again, if you put it real close, it looks like a paint by number. But if you put it really far away, it looks pretty good. But that's the image that I'm going to do this time. I'm going to try to blend things a little bit more this time than I have in the past. Try and, you know, move to the intermediate level. But here's the ones that I've done in the past. So I did this one. This was my first paint by number. And, you know, from back here, it looks okay, not great. And I made a slight attempt to oh, where's my finger? There. Right in this general area, I tried to blend a little bit, but it didn't work out so well. So that's one. That was the first one I ever did. And I enjoyed it so much that I then got a second one, and that one's over here. And that's this one. Back up here. And I really enjoyed doing that one as well. Not as many colors in it as I might have liked, you know, for some interest, but I liked the picture. So those are the two I've done so far. And I'm ready for a third one. So that's what I got. Put something on my mermaid wall here. Let's get you back over here. She's still getting long. It's about time to shave her down. I got stuck on a grooming video last night on YouTube, watching somebody groom a 14-year-old, like the size of Jasmine, matted beyond belief, and he had a prolapsed colon, and it was, and the woman was gagging, and I don't know why, but I couldn't tear my eyes away. But yeah, so, and then your little pots of colors. Now, if you've never done one before, I learned the hard way on my first painting. Make darn sure when you snap these shut that you get them all the way snapped shut, because once they dry out, good luck. I was adding like paint thinner and stuff, trying to keep it going, because I tend to run out, I guess. I coated on a few times, pretty thick. Sometimes you gotta with covering up the lines. But let's take a look at the canvas. And again, this feels like one of those tablecloths, summertime outdoor tablecloths with the plastic on the outside and the thick material on the inside. But here's the it might be easier to cover because this one is printed in like a, almost like a brick color. Whereas before they were printed in black and it was hard to cover with, you know, white. But that might be easier to cover the lines and numbers than it has been in the past. And I'm going to try and blend a little bit more this time. And then I do iron it plastic side down to get that big crease out of it. I just, I don't put a towel or anything. I just spray the back with water and use pretty high heat steam setting on my iron and just keep it moving till I get that wrinkle out of there. But that's my new paint by number project. And we are almost ready for a new project. Let me put this away here. Put this aside. Oh, and then they give you a cheat sheet, which I refer to often because sometimes you get a little sloppy with the paint and you can't see what number was supposed to be somewhere. So I use the chart sometimes to figure out what did I screw up. Okay. So, I said I didn't want to start another cross stitch project till I finish this. I have all of the basic stitching done, and it is time to just back stitch over the top. Usually I will back stitch as I go. For whatever reason, I didn't feel like it with this one. I guess because the chart was kind of complicated with all the changing of colors and whatnot. But the only area I have backstitched already was this section up here. So I'm going to get that backstitched and start that beaded cross stitch. And my little method for backstitching, because I'm blind, and the actual chart, you can't see that, is way too small for me to be able to read. So I blow it up on my printer to 175%. And then when I'm actually stitching, I use a highlighter to cover what I've already done. And then for the back stitching, you know, I'll pick one color and I'll just use like a yellow highlighter or whatever to cover what I've already done. And I've got many, many, many pages because blowing it up that big, you end up with a whole bunch of pages. And I ran out of white paper, so I'm using lavender. It doesn't matter. Okay, so that is the where we're at on that. And I might do a stitch with me. Well, I back stitch on that because I know I haven't been making videos because I've just been too busy listening to podcasts and stitching away. And Brian and I have opposing days off. I'm off on Fridays and Saturdays, and he's off on Sundays and Mondays. So why not? Why not do it while I can before he gets home? He should be home in about an hour is all I've got, but that's that. Now, last up, I think I'll finally reveal what the pill bottle project was. So, the pill bottle project, I am going to insert a picture here of the idea that I got online. I thought it was really pretty cool. So I put the call out for everybody to send me empty pill bottles. I don't want the full ones. And a bunch of you sent me your empty pill bottles, and I have quite the stash. Big old basket full. And in my hunting at the secondhand store, I needed some sort of base to hang everything off of for the chandelier. So this is one of those little Flynet picnic food covers, dish cover. So I'll figure I'm going to spray paint that black. And we sold a bunch of our Christmas decorations because we don't have a house anymore. So I have LED lights that I snagged out of the sale stuff. So I got a string of those with, you know, teeny tiny little ends. And a bunch of sizes of pill bottles. So I'm going to go through and organize them by size, figure out what I've got, kind of lay it all out. And then I will paint my, well, first I guess I'll drill the holes in the lids to insert the lights into the lid. Unless I decide to do it the other way around and do it through the bottom. I don't know. They might shatter. I don't know. We'll see. I think that that picture online, because I'm not looking at it right this second. It's been months since I've seen it. I think they went through the lid. But I'll paint the lids, probably purple, and then figure out what I'm going to use for cord to hang them, whether it's going to be the actual lights themselves. Probably not. It would have been nice if I would have had, but who has black strings for Christmas? But I might have to do something with that too. I don't know. We'll see. It would be a lot easier if I just left everything white, but then, you know, we'll see. But that's going to be an upcoming project as I, you know, the mood strikes. But I've got lots and lots of bottles, so I'll figure out how I'm going to do that. But that's the mystery pill bottle project. And then here is the next sewing project. This is the beaded cross stitch fabric. I'm really excited to get going on this. Can't wait to try it. And I'll have to dig through all of my supplies and see exactly how I want to get my beads organized. For now, I just put them in one of these little containers. That's for now. But I have a bunch of stuff from my mom's cross-stitch supplies and my cross-stitch supplies from when we've done beaded embellishments on cross-stitch in the past. So I'll have to figure out what's going to be best, especially with Kitty Cat. But, and if I get around to it, I might put her in her little vest for walking and show you that. But it is pretty funny because she just refuses to walk. You put her in and she flops over. But yeah, so that's where we're at. And then, of course, the mandala. I talked to Brian. I tried to get him to agree to do it with me. He won't do it. It's all lies. It's all based on lies. When I met him, he said he loved doing crafts. He would do his own, or has done his own stained glass and floral arrangements and all this shit. Well, the only thing I've ever gotten him to do was that frickin' chia pet head thing. In 10 years together. So he's a big old liar. He doesn't do crafts. He won't do anything with me. So fuck him. Okay. Anyway, that's where we're at. And so we're going to wrap this one up, and then I'm going to start doing another one where I guess we'll do a stitch with me or something for back stitching. I'll show you that double-ended needle that I bought months ago. And you can decide for yourself if that's something you want to try. I'm still not quite sure about it, but I'll show it to you. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.
Well, all over the place on that, huh? Well, hopefully, rather than just playing on her stupid phone playing games to make, you know, to earn Amazon gift cards to buy more projects that she doesn't touch, that she'll actually get around to doing something. Because, you know, yeah, that's about it. Anyway, I hope you all have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon, I hope. Okay, love you, bye.